my God, faith is everything in my business. And here's why. Because I honestly believe like God puts a calling in our hearts for each and every single one of us. And if you don't have like a massive vision for your life that literally scares you and like moves you into faith every single day, that you're not leaning into faith every single day because your vision is that strong, then I honestly don't believe you have something that's like driving you to the level that you should. I think God puts that calling in our hearts that lights that fire within inside of us. Like it is a deep, deep desire that is like pulling inside of me. That vision has to be so strong that you have to lean into your faith every single day. You need to take bigger and bolder risks that make decisions that cause you to like lean into your faith on such a deeper level. Leaving my job without the security of having another job, to literally be like, okay, you just spent years building this company to a multi-million-dollar company, and guess what? You're gonna take one big step back to take 10 giant steps forward. And it was so, I look back on it, you guys, 3 years later, I look back and I'm like, holy shit, what did I do? That wasn't my decision. Like, that was God moving in my life. God gave me courage. God gave me bravery. God gave me this like insane boldness that when I look back now, it's kind of like I blacked it all out because it wasn't me. It was God moving through me to be like, you can do this. And I'm going to get you through this. And I'm going to put the right people in your path. And I'm going to put you in the right vicinity of everything that you need. I'm going to give you the skills that you need. And for the past couple years, it's like I've had my head down, like laser focused and just leaning so hard into my faith. And when I mean that, like when I say leaning into your faith, it means like you're going to have entrepreneurship. I don't care what company you're in. I don't care what network marketing company you're with. It's going to take boldness from you. It's going to take faith from you. It's going to take consistency and like insane discipline and determination and grit. Like it's not always going to be easy. No business is easy. And if you want to get to the top of a company, it's not going to be easy. That comes with like a lot of perseverance and a lot of just like hardcore grit, like I said. And for me, it was like those times that like, I'm like, oh, like I just want to quit. Why am I doing this? And then I'd be like, wait a minute, this isn't about me. This is about what God is doing in my life. This is the calling that God has. Like God has me here for a reason. He has me in this room. So stop trying to get into another room. Stop trying to look past this. Like show up 100% where God has you now in the room you're in. Like give it 100% and he will light the path for the next steps. And that was what I just kept telling myself every day. I'm like, I believe that God shows you either the mountaintop, but he doesn't show you the next steps. Or he shows you the next steps, but he doesn't show you the mountaintop. You're not seeing the full picture, and he does that so that you have to lean into your faith. That you have to say, okay, God, what's next for me? What do I need to do? And for me, that was like not knowing. That was saying, okay, you have me right here, and I'm going to show up 100% where you have me. That means I'm going to pray every day, who can I impact today? I'm going to pray every day, who can I be an earth angel into my life today? And you're going to put those people into my path, and that's what happened. And I just poured into the people that were being put in my path saying, this is where you have me, and this is, I'm going to show up 100% for these people. And it just has kept getting bigger and better, and it's like I'm laying this insane foundation. Like imagine growing a tree. The tree just doesn't grow with all those roots underneath the ground that you cannot see. You look at any top entrepreneur, any successful person on stage, and you do not see the roots and the foundation that they have been digging deeper and deeper for years. And that's how I look at the last couple years is like people do not see what I've done behind the scenes, but all I've cared about is, God, how do I grow these roots deeper? How do I water this every single day? How do I, as my consistency, allow this to just grow underground so solid? And how do I create this insane, massive foundation? Like, I don't need the fame and recognition and success above yet. Like, we all want that, of course. Like, I want the success, the abundance, the financial freedom. But right now, all I care about is building these insane roots, this insane foundation that is so rock solid in my team and my community, and helping these people understand the power of building a legacy, helping them understand the power of building this deep-rooted foundation. Because then from here, it's like everything is just going to bloom. Because there's nothing that is like unsteady underground. You have to build the roots first. You have to build the solid foundation first, which is building your faith. if you don't have this deep-rooted faith, this deep drive, this deep calling, this deep vision that God has put on your heart, if you don't have this relationship, the good moments of the bad moments, the hard moments, the challenging moments, the successful moments, the joyful moments, if you're not leaning in, it's like you don't have a foundation. You're not rock solid. You're going to be wavering, that when something goes wrong, it's going to cause you to just be like, I quit, or this isn't for me, or you're only going to grow to a certain extent. My vision is so massive and where I want to go, that's not getting there in a couple of years. I know it's going to take time. I know that where I'm going is taking a lot more years because it's so much bigger. And here's the thing, I can't even see that. I don't even know where God's taking me right now. Like when I meditate and visualize, like I can see this image, this powerful image that moves me every single day. I'm like, if that's where you're taking me, God, like, thank you, because I can feel that. But I also trust so much that I'm like, God, I can just feel that you have a bigger purpose for my life. I have this insane faith that I trust you, and I surrender and release to that every single day. That's what it means to have faith in your business. You are not the one in control. Your vision and your calling and what God's doing in your life is the control. It's just up to you to show up every day and say, this is where you have me now. This is what I'm meant to be doing. How can I show up in this room every single day with 100%? How can I show up in this day? How can I show up in this person's life of the person that you put into in my path? And then leaning into that faith when it's hard, leaning in when it's good, leaning in when it's challenging, leaning in when you're in tears. Like, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting the path that you have me on and not giving up. That is having faith in your business.